Within the sprawling western mountains lies the Fish Thorn Mountain. It is not only the source of the Wei River, but also a secret realm of strange creatures. The stream originates from here, flowing northward to merge with the Wei River. But today, our focus is upon the mountain itself. This rustling sound is the shoe traversing the cliffs and branches. Its most striking feature is that pair of extraordinarily long and powerful arms. These remarkable limbs bestow upon it a gift for precise throwing. Whether plucking fruit or defending its territory, the objects it hurls always trace a decisive and accurate path. When winter's chill envelops this mountain, another unique life form quietly emerges. The Tuofei, its appearance is unforgettable. Its body resembles an owl, yet it bears the face of a human. Even more peculiar, it supports itself on a single foot, standing unmoving in the biting wind. This is its season. It walks and rests amidst the frost and snow. And when summer returns, it vanishes without a trace, entering a long slumber, as if settling with the mountain rock itself. An ancient tradition tells that if one can obtain a feather of the Tuofei and wear it, even if thunder crashes overhead, one's heart will remain calm and fearless. Leaving the tranquil Fish Thorn Mountain, we continue our journey west. 150 leagues to the west, we cross the stone mountains of Linxun. It stands like a silent boundary marker on our journey. Without pause, we travel another 170 leagues west, and South Mountain now stands before us. The richness of South Mountain lies in its cinnabar. This crimson ore is its lifeblood, buried deep within the rock strata, or exposed to the erosion of wind and rain. It cloaks this great peak in a silent and heavy mantle of red. Mountain streams converge to form the Dan River. Its name and its color both originate from the red ore of this mountain. Concealed by the red rocks and dense forests lurks the fierce beast of South Mountain, the Mengbao. It moves like the wind, with the force of 1,000 soldiers. It is the silent predator of these crimson woods. Its very name, Meng, is the most direct interpretation of its ferocious power. It is the shadow of South Mountain, a menace in the silence. And when you look up to the skies of South Mountain, another power dominates this domain. The Shiju, it is the lord of the sky. Its gaze is like lightning, circling the summit of South Mountain, surveying the peaks and valleys below. Every flap of its wings, every dive, carries a wildness and precision that tears the sky asunder. It is the unquestioned sovereign of these high altitudes. Bidding farewell to the crimson South Mountain, our journey takes us deeper into the west. 170 leagues west, the Great Stone Mountain stands imposingly, like a giant natural gate barring the way. We cross its treacherous ridges, our steps never faltering. Continuing west for 320 leagues, the silhouette of Bozong Mountain gradually becomes clear on the horizon. Its form is unique, pervaded by a primitive and silent aura. And in the depths of the dense forest, a raw power roams. That is the Pai. Its stoutness is like mountain rock, its roar like muffled thunder. It is the master of this primeval forest, the embodiment of strength and wildness. The existence of the Pai adds a formidable, rugged mark to Bozhong Mountain. When our gaze leaves the giant beast of the forest and turns to the sky and cliffs of Bozhong Mountain, another agile figure comes into view, the Baihan. Its feathers are pure white, its posture graceful. That single vivid crest is the most lively embellishment amidst the gray-green tones of Bozhong Mountain. Whether resting on a lonely cliff or gliding over the sea of trees, it is the clear spirit of the mountain. However, what is most thought-provoking on Bozhong Mountain are not these creatures, but a seemingly ordinary, yet mysteriously potent mountain grass. Kurong. Most peculiar are the black flowers that bloom on its stalks. Deep as night, unlike common splendors. The ancient wisdom of the mountains warns through generations. This grass is no ordinary thing. If one consumes the kurong, they will lose the ability to bear children. This is a silent, yet imperative warning from the solemn land of Bozhong Mountain. Leaving this mountain of primal power and silent warnings, we continue west. We continue westward and arrive at Tiandi Mountain. Tiandi Mountain. Its name is as grand as thunder, its shape striking. We have finally reached this extraordinary landmark. On our western journey, the lush greenery covering the mountain is not of common woods, but a kingdom of palm and nanmu trees. Beneath the shadows of these towering trees, in the moist lands near the water sources, dwells a unique creature of Tiandi Mountain, the Zibian. It moves swiftly, often living by the water. Its name, Zibian, reveals its dwelling place. And the ancient wisdom of the mountains also tells that using the hide of this beast for mats and cushions can ward off the malevolent miasma of the forest. The pestilential energies. This is not supernatural power, but experience passed down through generations, born from the deepest understanding of this forest. When our gaze leaves the gloom of the undergrowth and turns to the sunlight filtering through the leaves, another figure adorning the mountain leaps into view. The Ni, it resembles a quail, but has its own distinct markings. Its body is covered in dark patterns, like the veins of the great mountain, and that fiery red on its neck is its most dazzling insignia in the forests of Tiandi Mountain. The mountain folk also know this bird can be used in medicine here. Its meat, when cooked and eaten, is said to cure unspoken ailments, the suffering of hemorrhoids. This is the Ni's way of integrating into the survival of this mountain. Leaving this silent great peak, our gaze turns to the vast depths of the southwest. 380 leagues to the southwest, another secret realm of mountains and seas lies ahead. The peaks of Gaotu Mountain, emerge into view. This mountain's air is heavy, the vegetation lush. Note the plants among the rocks. Imbued with the unique, almost viscous vitality of the Southwest and a hint of imperceptible danger. It is the Jueru, the unique walking totem of Tuofei Mountain. Its form is like a deer, with 4 hooves planted firmly on the peak. But look closely. Its forelimbs are human hands. The joints are distinct, gripping the mountain rock as if on level ground. The tuft of white fur at the end of its tail is like lightning in the night, carving a sharp arc across the withered landscape. When night completely covers the cliffs of Tuofei Mountain, another creature begins to stir. The Shusi. Its face is like a wildcat, its eyes like mirrors. Flesh clings to bone, firmly gripping the caves. A secret from ancient texts is carried on the wind. Consuming its flesh can cure neck and shoulder ailments. The secrets of Tuofei Mountain are forever etched into its rock. Continuing west for 180 leagues, the folds of the earth rise sharply. Huang Mountain is reached. Here, vegetation is sparse, only endless Nai bamboo. Rooted in the marrow of the rock, they grow no taller than 2 meters. Yet their roots are like tiles, firmly locking the entire mountain together. When the waves of bamboo part, the master of Huang Mountain appears. The Minyu, shaped like a domestic ox. But look at its eyes. This pair of giant pupils is not for decoration. They are a living compass. A stone rolling 10 leagues away, a black dot circling high above, cannot escape this tar-colored abyss. Note this creature shaped like a small bird. It is called the Ying. Death, death. Good, good. This sound is not mimicry. It is the declaration of life and death for all things on Huang Mountain, decreed by this human-faced serpent. Leaving Huang Mountain, we follow the footsteps of the classic of the Western Mountains, continuing our westward journey. 200 leagues away, another mountain of wonders is preparing its story. Wei Mountain is reached. Its name originates from that which covers its body, the almost omnipresent shades of deep and light green. This green is vast swathes of resilient palm and nanmu trees. Their bark is like armor, their leaves like swords, whispering in the wind. Within this ancient and tranquil forest, there are not only silent giants. That figure leaping in the branches is Tuofei Mountain's most unique master, the lay bird. It has 2 heads. These 2 heads side by side, their gaze like torches, vigilantly scan in all directions, as if born with double the alertness. and supporting its body are not the common 2 feet of birds, but 4 strong and powerful claws. These strange 4 feet allow it to perch steadily in its own kingdom. The classic of mountains and seas records, the ancients observed that where it often appeared, fires were often hard to rage. It is like a silent guardian talisman in this verdant forest. Bidding farewell to this mountain, hiding the 2-headed, 4-footed, red and black marked lay bird of Kui Mountain, our sight extends westward. 250 leagues away lies the end of the Western Mountains classic, Kui Mountain. The land abruptly ends here. Kui Mountain lies peacefully on the eastern shore of the West Sea, dividing land and sea with its precipitous cliffs. Drawing the final chapter for the 19 majestic mountains of the Western Mountains classic, Mai. Looking back at this great spine of the earth spanning 3,000 leagues, the ancients deeply believed that mountains had spirits. They conversed with the mountain gods through the most ancient rituals. At the foot of Mount Hua, 3 sky-piercing bonfires burned through the night. 3 sacrificial offerings of oxen and sheep turned to smoke in the fierce flames. This is the grand offering to the god of the Western Peak, the most solemn reverence of the mortal world for the deep mountains.